What up? What up? What up? I, Amina of Zazzau. We're gonna do a militaristic attribute and an economic attribute. Yes. That's fine. You know what I mean? It's not that big a deal. Antiquity. We're gonna play Axum. Axum. Hold up, though, actually. I'm gonna read these. +1 resource capacity in cities, +1 gold per age for each resource assigned to cities, +5 combat strength on all units in plains and desert. Axum. +3 gold on resources and settlements adjacent to coast, +30% production towards constructing the Great Stele, Kingdom of Natural Wealth. The new Dao, Axumite Unique Naval Unit, +4 combat strength on coast, can cross borders of other civilizations, and has 1 charge to create a trade route. Donkwa. Axumite Unique Trade Ship, cannot be pillaged, +10 trade range, +2 gold from this trade route. Okay, so that's what I need to focus on is merchants. Wilt. Axumite Unique Improvement, +2 gold, and +1 culture for adjacent wonders and other Hawilti must be placed on flat terrain. Okay. Game speed's fine, map huge, continuity, and I want age length long. I'm ready to rumble.
Amina, Saronia of the Hausa, bowing to none, prepare your mount for war. You who would not serve, protected those who served you behind high walls, and rode down those who would not. Fight now, Saronia, and gain what is yours.
The Dao Unique Naval Unit can create trade routes if you have open borders, saving you a merchant. With the Port of Nations tradition, you can also receive extra culture and gold on all your trade routes.
Triangle-rigged dhows cut the waves as Axum ventures in search of new horizons and new markets. In their walled cities, the rulers of Axum carve their legacy in stone and raise it to the heavens. Take the rudder and hoist the sails of Axum and steer your crew to luxury or conquest. Raise the Hawelti and herald Axum as the lords of the age.
Hold up. I'll be back in a sec. I accidentally left something open and I had to fix it. Elias Axum. What I should have maybe done rather than this was gold for exploration. There's a specific memento that allows that. This one, war support on all your wars. I'm gonna do, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's likely I'll end up going to war, so I'm gonna do sailing. Yeah, I'm gonna do sailing first, I guess. And we'll get another scout. I think I'm gonna go south first, actually. I know, craziness, craziness. +4 gold. I forget I can do the search thing. No, honestly, I'm gonna get on the other side of that ridge. Not what I was expecting at all.
The river there is like our veins. The veins of the
Scheiße.
world.
Iceland. At the edge of the world, the earth gives way to a sight more beautiful than anything seen before. What other marvels await in the uncharted lands? Axumite explorers unite to witness these secrets, seeking a new path guided by adventure and the wider world. Be the first to discover a natural wonder. What are the bonuses? +1 science on improvements on flat terrain in this settlement. A family of nomads has perfected the crafting of pottery in pit fires. The wares will sell handsomely at market, and the potters aren't shy about their ingenious techniques. Learn the potter's techniques. Resell the creations at a higher price. I'm gonna learn the potter's techniques.
The fair breeze blew. The white foam flew. The furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea.
Pottery, animal husbandry. Another animal husbandry, I guess. Uh-oh. Deuma. Granary. +1 on following improvements in the settlement from its warehouse bonuses, farms, pastures, and plantations. I may do it. Should I do it? I think I'm gonna do a warrior just in case I end up getting attacked from this, because there's a scout in my lands. Damn it. Hey. Okay. I just have to check my game volume. A group of nomads has noticed that the cattle they follow have dwindled. Many argue that their way of life is no longer sustainable. Find a place for the cattle herders to settle. Leave the nomads be. I'll find a place for them. I gain a population in my city, that's no problem. No longer nomadic, the cattle herders have begun to adjust to their new lives. Cool beans. Might as well. Do I snag the camels? Scholars have been debating the origins of images adorning the mouth of a cave. The animals' shapes are unfamiliar. The handprints next to them are not. Contemplate the handprints. I'm going to examine the animals. I know.
The caged bird
technology.
watches butterflies with envy.
There's reason for this. Mochi! Mysticism, discipline, Periplus of the Erythraean Sea. Tough decision. Wilt must be placed on flat terrain. I'm gonna do that. How about it? I am gonna send my boys out. Oh, it's not ideal. +2. Granary. +1. Saw pit. +2. Harbor. +2. So I'm gonna do a fishing quay actually. Classical Republic. Despotism. Oligarchy. Axiom. Oligarchy +20 food, production towards constructing buildings, despotism +20 science, 20% science, +30% training infantry units, classical republic +20 wonders. It's tough. I don't really know that much about Axiom actually, and so with that being said, despotism, oligarchy. I'll probably do despotism. And I'm gonna do tool making. Not ideal at all. Look at my boys though. So I'm gonna continue to go this way because that's where that hostile scout came from. As for where he actually resides, I have no clue. There it is. We found it. Oh. Small band of soldiers, canny engineers among them, has fled their homeland, cursing their despotic general. They long for a more fulfilling purpose. Fine work for the soldiers. Encourage them to make their own fates. I'm going to encourage them to make their own fates. Just happiness towards the next celebration. Animals have broken from the confines of a wealthy noble's menagerie and run amok. They are no longer fit for the wilds, but clearly we're not happy. Let the animals roam, build the animals a proper home. So tough. I'm gonna take damage, damn. The animals return to the accommodating shelter where they can be studied and enjoyed. Now this dude's gonna get hit. I hope he don't die. That's what I'm hoping on. Because that's tough. Okay, great. I can indeed get him out, and I shall indeed get him out. Don't want my boy dying. I'm gonna send my boys back. Wait till I have a bigger fighting force. Production towards training infantry. Plus 20% science. I want to do the production on training infantry because what is 20% of 10 to? Is that significant? Sort of.
Akina newa halakwa yasi pentheta yetepi kiki pasi pepaki. Nila hina. Te kamthe. Hina paloe yasi la mathtata.
That's pretty cool. I'll fuck with you there, my boy. But I'll be friendly. How about that? But that's it. Come here. Dudes, come here. Not good. Force infantry. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. If I can pump out a few more infantry units, that would be nice. Shit. Should have sent them over there. I think I might actually heal this guy up real quick. Fascinating. These mountains. See? This was expected. I'm gonna see what he does. If he pulls up on your boy, he's gonna pull up on your boy. I guarantee you he's pulling up on your boy. I'm gonna do another set of warriors. There you go. I'm actually gonna leave those guys because you already know. Training units, and this one's culture. So I'm gonna pop out and do this. My boys got some fortifications up. As well as that, they're protected. Do this. Yes, I know they got damaged, but now I'm about to do a granary. Right here. Heal them up. These boys are just gonna have to wait. And oh fudge. An unorthodox sect has taken up residence on this hill. They feel their practices are not welcome in the cities, show tolerance to the outcasts. They are outcasts for a reason, ignore them. One population. I'm gonna show tolerance to the outcasts. With eyes full of trepidation, the group sets their course for a new home. Just so that I can grab this and I can produce more units. Which to me is a good thing. Both leaders receive +3 combat strength. I don't need +3 combat strength yet. Soon, probably. I may do open borders with my boy.
He was the first to construct a wall, 80 miles in length, which was to separate the barbarians from the Romans.
masonry, +3 combat strength for fortified districts, +1 production on production buildings, settlement limit, hanging gardens, writing. I'm gonna do writing. Now I'm gonna hit my boy Tecumseh for open borders. He accepts, which is wonderful. Thank you, Tecumseh. And with that all being said, let's hit up this, and I think I'm gonna purchase a Dow. I will accept your open borders. Let's chill with me, guy. Lots of hills and such.
To that place, all the ivory is brought.
+1 gold on districts adjacent to the coast. +2 culture and gold for every trade route active. Okay, so now I'm gonna do discipline. So I can get a commander. Ah, I see. Wouldn't mind doing that, but let's... Dude, I can't build the Great Steel A, or what? Oh, I'm on purchase. Great Steel A. +2 production, gain 200 gold per age when you construct a wonder, including this one. So... I do want to do that. But I feel as if I should get a little more production first. It's a fascinating little map so far. I do want to take a little look. A beloved prophet has been exposed as a charlatan by followers who claim they were bled of all their wealth. They don't care about the money, they say only justice. Bring the charlatan to justice. Leave justice to the gods. I'm not trying to take damage from these fools. But I am gonna send that fool down there. Wow. So not only that, I want to make a settler. Dude, where the fuck am I? It's not good. Hold up. Hold up. Them boys gonna run real quick. How much does a settler cost? I think I'm gonna purchase a settler. And now I'm gonna build the Great Steel A. As for where, I'm gonna build it here. See, this dude already got another settlement out, which is chill. It's chill. I'm gonna heal him. I think I'm gonna put this guy here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That way I think at that rate I'll be able to collect the natural wonder. Stung Trang. I'm gonna befriend these guys. One, two, three. Great. What? Trailing in civics, I believe it. I believe it.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
Message to the future. A sage advises that the incision of symbols into stone will communicate the greatness of Aksum to future generations. The inscriptions and content is hotly debated in the palace corridors. Soldiers push for their military prowess, merchants request their economic success, and the sage suggests the piety of the people. Honor the army, invite prosperity, praise the divine. Shit. I'm tempted to invite prosperity, but I'm gonna honor the army, I think. Actually, I'm gonna pray. Well, I'm gonna honor the army. That's what I'm gonna do. And I think currency, masonry, production on production buildings. Let's see combat strength. I'm gonna do irrigation because I feel like I need more food. You're fucking kidding me. I'm about to lose that troop. I'm not very happy about it, but...
Do nothing which is of no use.
Dar Sharukan, being a free army commander. The Sahel dawn. Amina's people gather behind her, ready to organize under her command. Their will is strong, but by what means will they conquer the world? Their blades, free commander promotion, have a commander with 2 promotions. Their coin, train a merchant. Their mines. Free commander promotion. I'm gonna do their blades. Mysticism. I think culture and happiness buildings gain 1 culture adjacency with Hawilti, plus 15% gold in cities adjacent to the coast. Gain a free merchant. The Tao gets +1 movement and ignores zone of control. May this please the people. +2 culture on resources on or adjacent to coast. That's stuffy. I think I'm gonna do this one, which is crazy because I'm kind of lacking. Do this, and then village. The crowd has become captivated by a troupe of players. They deserve an audience that can fully appreciate their talents. Minus 50 gold. Convince the players to tour Axum. That's what I will do. People come from all over to see the thespians perform, to enrich their spirits. This one science on improvements on flat terrain in the site. I want to see what this little island is about, bro. Alright, 1 more turn and I can befriend it. And I think I shall befriend it. +2 happiness in the capital and +5 culture when you enter into the celebration. No. I'm just gonna accept it. Dude, I keep fucking up with that shit. I should have sent this guy here. Pilgrims have carved a trail to a rock formation offering a stunning view of the coastline. Such natural beauty is sure to attract poets who will struggle to capture its splendor. Soak in the beauty, sell the land. Shit, I'm gonna soak in the beauty. Trying to get a celebration going. Emissaries from Mochi have arrived and pronounced that Axumite Empire deserves all the glory and respect. To honor the friendship between 2 peoples, they present a generous gift. I'm gonna do science. So this is rather unfortunate. I'm gonna have this guy attack while I make that with this guy.
May the might of the Lord cause no enemy to resist me. No enemy to follow me.
Hell yeah. I think, in all honesty, I'm gonna do a harbor. And here, might as well do a slinger. I'm gonna do a warrior, I think. If he pulls up, he pulls up. I should have done a slinger. Fuck it. I need to go back and heal him. I guess I have a promotion. I'm gonna do units can move after unpacking. Fucking Charlemagne.
Ich bin Carolus, Charlemagne geheißen. Managü andere walden mit Sverdo. Ich aber walder durch Gottes Gnaden samt Sverta.
I'm just gonna do that. He's playing as Athens. Greek, yeah. I'm gonna heal these guys up. They're in friendly territory, so they should heal faster. Then I think I'm gonna go after Yilan.
The essence of all beings is the earth. The
I messed
earth
up.
water. The water plants. Plants man. And man speech.
I messed up. Why? Because I forgot to do this. Masonry 2, production on production buildings. I am going to do currents. I need more food, so I am gonna purchase a Hawilt and a saw pit, and then make a garden. 5-2 B112 7-2. Hell yeah. Direct from Wuchate Golo. The people have one final time, and the Hawilt swings upright. Heave. I'm sorry. For a moment it shivers, then settles into its platform. A symbol of power and prosperity, the common people bear bread and beer to the shade while the army gathers for the Steele's sacred dedication. Begin the festival with food and drink. Commence the dedication. how did this guy get over here? Who is he playing, bro? Aha.
君子问智于语，斯为智矣。
Neutral. Damn.
شاهد عليا وشوف علاش شعبي راضي بيا كقائدة.
Neutral.
I set up here this throne and consecrated it to Ares.
Throne of my father. 15% gold in cities adjacent to coast. Culture and happiness buildings gain +1 culture adjacency with the Hawul. Could have utilized that better. Missing taxes. A bad harvest has hit one of Axum's regions, and its chieftain pleads for mercy from taxation. Advisors say that swift punishment can be the only reply to those who cannot pay. These taxes must be claimed by force. A respite may be granted in times of hardship. These taxes must be claimed by force. Shit. Claim them by force, I guess. Sea-state bonus allows the creation of festival grounds improvement. The festival grounds provides +1 influence and +1 happiness. Double base yields during celebration must be placed on an existing improvement on flat terrain adjacent to a district, 1 per settlement. I think I will do +1 social policy slot. Mysticism. Carapace of the Sea, of the Erythraean Sea. +1 gold on districts adjacent to coast. +2 culture and gold for every active trade route. So I don't have any active trade routes yet. I'm gonna do mysticism so I can get my pantheon going. Do a trade route. Create a trade route +2 resources present in this settlement. Let's do it. I'd like to see all the way up into this river. Open borders, sure. I'm gonna do a library. Is that what I should do? I think I might do hanging gardens. As a matter of fact. I bet you someone else is also building that, but Dude, who is she?
The land is always stalking people. The land makes people live right. The land looks after us. The land looks after people.
And peaches. Someone fucking beat me to it, I see. Goal and production on improvements in districts on minor rivers and navigable rivers in this settlement. I do have those, but is it actually viable? Dude, for real? A whole army. Oh. It was purchased by this dude. With that being said, let's take a look at this. Leader agenda settled too close to another civilization endeavor. He stole my shit, so I might denounce this motherfucker. What I'm actually gonna do is hinder his finances. That wasn't cool. He stole my shit. He stole my shit, in other words. He stole my shit so much that I'm gonna make a settler and settle it up on his shit. Cause that ain't cool. Emissaries. And I'm gonna actually support it. I don't often do that either. To my knowledge, I can only do this once where I make a trade route. And that's fine.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
Mysticism 2. I'm gonna do Code of Laws, I think. Or I'm actually gonna do the Book of Amina rights. Altar receives +1 happiness and adjacency to mountains and natural wonders. Fertility rights. Goddess festivals. God of the forest. God of the sea. God of the forest production on constructed buildings and cities with an altar. God of the sea production on fishing boats and settlements with an altar, warehouse. God of war, production turning military units in cities with an altar, monument to the gods, oral tradition, sacred waters, +1 happiness adjacency for coast, lakes, and navigable tiles. So I want to do something water-based. Happiness on resources and settlements with an altar. This pantheon can be chosen by one. So, sacred waters or God of the sea. I think what I'm going to do is God of the sea. Settler is moving. Look at that. Damn, Tonga. Napoleon's playing Tonga.
Je suis Napoléon, sur cette terre pour déterminer le sort du monde. Four. Did I not get the fucking dude? I should have known. Not a good start. Oh my lord. City of Gold. Gold is so abundant that it is practically an influential citizen in its own right. Building glitter with seductive gilding and wealth whispers in private halls. Conserve wealth for the wealthy. Make luxury a beacon to all. Production towards constructing the lighthouse. Do that. Story to tell. Give me the codex. In all
honesty. I'm gonna grab that one so I can reach more resources. Give you open borders, my boy. Dude, I cannot believe that shit. Someone beat me like last second to it.
Friedrich der
Friedrich.
Zweite. Hoch erfreut, euch kennenzulernen. Ich bin ein Engel im Salon, aber ein Teufel auf dem Schlachtfeld.
Schlachtfeld. We're gonna do science. I should be trying to focus on trade routes and shit.
When I was young, I thought that money was the most important thing in life. Now that I am old, I know that it is.
I don't know why I did that precisely. Navigation. Maybe bronze working. With that being said, I'm going to purchase a dog. She knows something I don't, cause I'm gonna do a market. Relationship will decrease, that's fucking fine. Think I care, Napoleon. That's 2 gold per turn.
Africa will write its own history, and in both North and South it will be a history of glory and dignity.
Ink on the page. A boom in manuscript production encourages Axumites to weave tales of themselves. Scribes begin to lay down the deeds of their people so that their heroes might be remembered for centuries to come. But new stories also emerge as Axum grows. Tales of adventure, riches, and conflict. Travelers' tales are both entertaining and informative. Axum's origins will continue to thrill audiences. I'm gonna do economic. And I'll just knock that out too. I'm gonna purchase a monument. 4-2. Put it here. Production on Hawilt. I think what I should do is probably make a bath house so that for every tech and civic mastery can be plus 2 gold for every active trade route. I want to have a lot of trade routes. This has not been ideal in a manner of speaking. Nah, I did not just do that. I actually need to move that dude back because I'm about to be able to upgrade.
To that place, all the ivory is brought. He heard these horrors, and his spirit stirred, and spurred to action, he sheathed his skin in burnished bronze.
Fuck. Gold on gold buildings. Wheel. Engineering. I think I'm gonna do writing too. Mysticism. Code of laws, tactics, public life. I'm gonna do mysticism too, and fishermen have befriended a pod of dolphins. The animals weave through the water, threading their way into the fabric of community. Delight in their creatures. Study their habits. Delight in the creatures. Why can't I do this? Yeah, that makes perfect sense as a matter of fact. Improve trade relations. Where is it, bro? I don't have it yet. Let's get it there then. Economic attribute. Wealth flows through the land like a river, offering up priceless nourishment, economic security. The Golden Path. A trader stops in front of a merchant's stall, tempted by samples of a crystalline material. The spice is briny and sharp on the tongue. Salt from Aksum. The merchant says, if you have wares to sell, they are the kingdom to trade with. Facts. Have 8 resources slotted in 1 settlement. The Ming. I should have read that, but I gotta pee. Purchasing in settlements. Gold from imported. I'm gonna do purchasing. And I'm gonna go pee. See, I'm tempted to not do that. I'm gonna build another settler. Usually, I mean, like, I have enough money to buy them all, but I don't know if it's worthwhile anymore. Save my money for something else. I'm about to go to war. 480.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
Actually, no. I'm taking that off. Plus 2 culture and resources or adjacent, on or adjacent to the coast. Oh, damn, who wants this? There you go. Messages in clay. The Axumite potter considers an inscription for her newest pot. She recalls the priestess' suggestion to bless its longevity.
I am protected by the power of the Lord, but as a troop of rowdy children tumble past her delicate wares, she outlines a different message. The one who breaks it pays. Promote divine protection. Find clumsy shoppers. I'm gonna promote divine protection. Pleasing the people. Now that coins are in widespread use, Axiom's economy thrives, yet minting costs only rise, prompting speculation on the weight of the currency. Would lighter coins lead to better supplies or more devaluation? Rework the coins. Maintain the original weight.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
See, people are building wonders like crazy. I anticipated this would happen. Research technology. Aki, I think I might... Okay, I'm gonna do this, actually. So I'm about to get a war. Do I have enough? No, I need one more turn, Aki. I think I'm gonna do it here. Just look at him. Hell yes. Barracks. 4, 1, 3, 6. I'm gonna do it on the 6. Nearest settlements where trade routes can be established are Laventa, Meha. Okay. Laventa. Mehandravata, Yosadravara. Alright, I'm gonna send it here then. Maybe I can improve trade relations? No? That's ridiculous. Okay. No, this is not necessarily advisable. They're at war and allied with Charlemagne.
Wilani memote yata yake. Nita siskemena me milia me kichi me tele me weta hochi. Tahote pasima kichi pepe kechichki. Homata.
Shahel Dawn. Under Amina, her armies trains day and night. Their skill and bravery must be honed like a blade to be wielded with deadly precision. I'm actually gonna do this, because I am gonna get attacked in a second. Charlemagne about to go to war with me.
Min thorn ist ober u. Ja, man skall en fleochan.
He heard these horrors, and his spirit stirred and spurred to action.
Relationship will decrease by 60 over 10 turns. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna do the wheel. I'm gonna purchase a Hawite. Colossus in 9 turns. I'll do it, but I doubt I'm gonna be able to produce it. How does this dude get behind me? I could potentially... Nah, I can't take Leventa necessarily. Oh shit. Fucking killed one of my units. Little did I expect this. I shouldn't have moved him there. Waves of enthusiasm. Local leaders have heard the raucous cheers of the Dao's sailors at the defeat of their enemies and wish to build dhows of their own. Soon, numerous engineers are requesting that the dhow remain in port for a time to be studied as a model. Rushing towards training dhow. Sailors' course of plunder should not be stopped. Another dhow must be built. See, I'm tripping because am I not allowed to improve trade relations? I guess not. Production towards training military units. This is what I'm gonna do. Shit, this dude's about to drop some elephants on my ass.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
I'm finna do tactics. Someone built up all the fucking wonders already. Keep it. I actually want this guy to come down here. not about to lose my science yield. What do you mean I can't? We tried out coming about explore the map. Find new partners to establish. I was under the impression I can now improve trade relations. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
He doth bestride the narrow world, and we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep about to find ourselves dishonourable graves.
Imported research. I'm gonna do this one. No. Okay. And I'm gonna do Spearman. I'm gonna sleep him for the time being. I'm actually gonna accept.
Inventor. Noun. A person who makes an ingenious arrangement of wheels, levers, and springs and believes it's civilization.
Destruction in the round. An ambitious group of workers unveils their latest project, the biggest wheel ever constructed, but amid the celebrations, the wheel rolls way down a hill, destroying everything in its path. As the crowd gathers to survey the ruined homes, angry cries for compensation drown out the apologies. Creative risks are worth what they cost.
Those who delight to attack and to display their valor and field.
Cultural attribute. Okay, so one thing I wanted to look at was this. So I'm beating everyone in gold, which is to be expected, but I'm competing pretty well in culture and science. Happiness, doing pretty well as well. Guess I'm losing 10% of my science yields. I'm gonna do navigation. I'm no longer at war, so I think I'm gonna build a merchant.
Organized military, citizenship, public life, code of laws, discipline. I'm gonna do citizenship. We're gonna automate exploration. Oof. Okay. This guy is gonna go to Yashapura. I'm not about to lose 10% of my happiness, no. Food on food buildings, food on resources. Receive a free settler in your capital. Food on resources, it is. I'm gonna move him back there and dude attacked my fucking city state, bro. I didn't fucking realize that. We're gonna make another army commander. Or a Vilva. Let's look. 133. 1/4. That's fucked. What I may do so I do want to see the age progress, because military science.